Hello everybody and welcome to the Ronde van Vlaanderen playthrough. It is with the real start list and the real route, so let's just get started. I will be racing with Visma Lease bike, meaning that my leader is of course Wout Van Aert. I also have Mathieu to try and get in some moves, the same with Tadej Pogacar. I think the tactic is for Wout Van Aert to stay in the Pedersen for as long as possible and then jump when Mathieu van der Poel and Tadej Pogacar does that. And then Mathieu and Tadej Pogacar, they're going to follow some earlier attacks. And here we are. The Ronde van Vlaanderen 2025 has begun. We don't care about the breakaway. They can just, right away. So let's just skip to the first Ude de Quadamont. And here we are at the run-in for the Ude de Quadamont. 10 riders got away in a breakaway. The most dangerous up there is maybe Luc Lamperti or also Riley Sheehan is actually up there. But here we start with the Ude de Quadamont. We're going to ask Pedersen Hagenes to pace it pretty hard just so we can try and cause some chaos down here in the peloton. Come on, Wout van Aert. You've got to be strong today. Of course, Mathieu van der Poel and Tadej Pogacar are the big favorites. Also, Mats Pedersen. He is a pretty good rider. He's been looking super strong this season, so I'm also a bit scared of him. Let's just try and see what Pedersen Hagenes can do here on the Quadamont. It's very steep here at the start. It's a quite long coupled hill. It is the longest. I think Ude de Kruisberg might be a bit longer actually, but it is definitely very hard. Ude de Quadamont. We're going to be climbing it 3 times at always here in Tour of Flanders, and we are having a pretty tough pace. Look at Tadej Pogacar, he's down in that third group right now, but if they get back, he is still behind right now, Tadej Pogacar, not very well positioned, and we gotta try and take some advantage of this. Mats Pedersen also being a bit away here on the first Ude de Quadamont. Chaos has been created. Do we have Mathieu van der Poel up here? He must be right. There he is, right behind me in the number one. Mathieu van der Poel is here, but there is no Mats Pedersen and there is no Tadej Pogacar. Nice situation. Come on, Pedersen Hagenes. You just pace it really tough and we're ready for some more coupled hills. Sad news as we enter the Côte we have been caught by the peloton, and Tadej Pogacar is back up here, and Mats Pedersen is also back up. Here we are at the run-in for the Ude de Quadamont again, and Tim Wellens is actually attacking some crazy tactics here by UAE. I have, of course, updated Tadej Pogacar's stats. He's great in the couples. He is their leader, definitely, and maybe even the favorite for this race. But they are playing out Tim Wellens right now. Tom Scoins, Van Dijk, Benoit is following. Nice touch Benoit. I told him to follow any attacks, and he is doing that right now with Van Dijk and Scoins. Oya Lascano, will you attack? I don't know. And actually, it's going a bit to shambles. There we go. Tadej Pogacar is attacking, and we need to follow that, of course. Tadej Pogacar together with Jonas Abrahamsen and Oya Lascano here on Ude de Quadamont when it's very steep. We have 1 time left of climbing the Ude de Quadamont after this. But he goes now, Tadej Pogacar, and of course we need to be here. We're getting kind of dropped right now. Mathieu Vacek and Tadej Pogacar going super fast. He's also dropping Mathieu Vacek right now. Come on, Wout van Aert. We need to get up to Tadej Pogacar. We absolutely have to be right on the wheel. We of course have Tadej Pogacar up there, who will not work with these guys as long as Pogacar is up there and I am not. But it's very nice to have our own kind of domestique up here. We have to remember also in front is Tim Wellens, who probably will work with Pogacar. Okay, nice situation. I'm just gonna tell Tadej Pogacar to pace a bit, and then we're gonna see what happens. So as we're racing up the Paterberg, well, the peloton, it's looking like they'll actually catch us again. Maybe it was a wasted bullet, or maybe we did actually do something great because Pogacar, he isn't doing that much up here. Just told Tadej Pogacar to keep a pretty high pace. I mean, now we're actually getting a bit away from the peloton again. Really exciting stuff. Next up is Koppenberg, where some huge differences could be made. And we can see the Koppenberg up here. We have been caught. There are 42 riders right now in the peloton going into the Koppenberg. I don't know if there will be 42 riders getting out of it. We're gonna try and take it from the front. Wow, what a corner by Wout van Aert. Suddenly he remembered how to position himself. We're just gonna take it from the front. It's so steep it doesn't matter if we're in the wheel of somebody or if we're just taking it from the front. Actually, the peloton just got a bit bigger, so I'm glad that we are accelerating a bit here, making it tough for everybody to try and stay on this pace. Good job, Wout van Aert right now, but nobody really attacked. Well, we actually get a bit of a group now, together with Mathieu van der Poel. Tadej Pogacar to close this. Will he do that? I don't know about that. And will people work with us? Laurence Pithy is up here. He is working, and Mathieu van der Poel is also now working. Can we get Tadej Pogacar up here as well? Then it would be a super nice group to be in. Who is he together with? Also Tim Wellens actually, who would probably do a lot of the work then for Tadej Pogacar. Nice group to be in. Laurence Pithy is here. Mathieu van der Poel is here, and now Tadej Pogacar is also here. Nils Politt is trying to close the gap, but can we work together? I don't know about that. Doesn't look like it right now. Really interesting stuff happening. So Van der Poel has attacked, and I'm in a group with Lawrence Pithy and Tadej Pogacar. It's not that nice actually because he's gaining a lot of us. But on tie-in back here, we might be able to close just a bit of the gap. Hopefully, looking like it's a bit tough for him out there. Mathieu van der Poel, I had Tadej Pogacar to work with me, which is pretty nice. We are riding away from the peloton slowly, 36 kilometers to the line, so still a lot of things could happen. Come on, Tadej Pogacar, you take your turns. Lawrence Pithy, you also take your turns, and then we might be able to catch Mathieu van der Poel once again. And here we have Ude de Kruisberg. 3 couple climbs left, and we are ready. We're right behind Mathieu van der Poel, not right behind, like 30 seconds in balance. And Max Walker closed the gap to the group. Now Team Valency is dropping, so we're together with Tadej Pogacar, Max Walker, and Lawrence Pithy. I wouldn't have put my money on Max Walker being the EF rider in a group. I would have said Nielsen Paulus probably has a bigger chance of making a big result, but he's staying with the group right now, Max Walker. This is super impressive by him today. Pogacar doing a lot of the work right now. We want to, of course, catch Mathieu van der Poel, so it's us three together now. Max Walker is dropping. Still Orange Pithy is also here, which is not nice for the sprint. But next up is Ude de Kwaremond, and that is a place to make a decisive attack as we catch Mathieu van der Poel. So here we are at the run-in once again for Ude de Kwaremond. Has to much pressure, of course, here. And there's not that much cooperation here in the group. Matej Zavacek and Matej Mohoric are trying to close the gap. Also, Alexander Kristoff is in a group behind, but here we have Ude de Kwaremond that plays to drop everybody. Mathieu van der Poel and Lawrence Pithy has not been working too much with us, so if we can drop them, that would be really, really nice. And just taking my blue gel now, need some energy for this hill. So they've Pogacar taking it from the front. He of course also wants to drop somebody, and it is here if you want to drop somebody that you have to do. And just look at the pace of Tadej Pogacar. He's going super fast right now. It's a bit of a longer acceleration here on the Ude de Kwaremond than, for example, Paterberg, which is the next climb where I'm going to try to drop everybody. It's a climb that suits me a bit more and that doesn't suit Tadej Pogacar as well. But let's just look here. Come on, Wout Van Aert. Can we maybe get rid of at least one of the guys? Lawrence Pithy is dropping. Really, really nice. If we could also drop Mathieu van der Poel, that would be nice. As the big three come out of Ude de Kwaremond, here there was just a bit of trouble with the computer. That was why it maybe sounded a bit weird. But we have Tadej Pogacar here, we have Mathieu van der Poel here, we have Wout van Aert getting out of Ude de Kwaremond. 3 legendary riders who have been in many battles before. Next up is Paterberg. Can we try and maybe drop Mathieu van der Poel? Maybe try and drop Tadej Pogacar, one of them at least. It's I feel like Mathieu van der Poel is not really working with us. He's just sitting on the wheel. He's too good of a rider to be able to do that. So we want to drop him here on the Paterberg so we don't have to carry him all the way to the finish line. Also, Wout van Aert in a sprint. He hasn't been looking that phenomenal this year. Was beaten by Nielsen Paulus, and therefore Mathieu van der Poel, he can also beat him maybe. So we need to try and drop them here on Paterberg. Come on, it's not that long, but it's quite steep. Can we try and drop Mathieu van der Poel or Tadej Pogacar? It's a full sprint to the top of the Paterberg. So steep. We're not dropping any of them. They're just staying on our wheel right now. Can we try maybe just the last acceleration, the last punch here as we get into a descent? No, they're still with us, aren't they? They are. God damn it, man. Okay, it's gonna be the 3 of us to the line then probably. I hope Mathieu van der Poel will cooperate with us. He has to. He has to. He is maybe the favorite for the sprint, or at least it could be close. He has beaten Wout van Aert in a sprint before for the win of Tour of Flanders. This time, of course, we want Wout van Aert to win this. Come on, Wout. And outside, I forget who's actually attacking. He's so mad at Mathieu van der Poel. He wants to try and drop him, but he's also dropping me a bit, and he's at least not dropping Mathieu van der Poel. I hate that Mathieu van der Poel is not working with us right now. But I guess, well, 2 minutes to the next group, so they're not going to catch us. But still, we need to keep it kind of rolling. There's 6 kilometers to the line now. I think the tactic is just to stay on the wheel of Tadej Pogacar and wait for him to attack again. Here he goes again. Tadej Pogacar knows he can't beat us in the sprint. He knows that, so he has to try and drop us. He tries it again. This time, Mathieu van der Poel, a bit in the dust, but we can't drop him. Really, really annoying. Now though, it's looking like Mathieu van der Poel actually will cooperate. He sees the problem that if Tadej Pogacar keeps attacking, then it's a bit of a, yeah, it's a very big problem. I'm just maybe gonna stay on the wheel of him. No, okay, I'm actually gonna take my turns as well. Need to have some energy though for the line so I can try and beat Mathieu van der Poel in a sprint. It's not an easy job. It has to be done. Tadej Pogacar is doing a bit of a harder turns than me and Mathieu. Taking the front here, 3 kilometers to the line now. It's getting super exciting. Maybe I should just try and stay at the wheel of Mathieu van der Poel after this. No, I want to be at the wheel of him when we start sprinting. He has to close the gap for me. Come on, Mathieu van der Poel. You're a great lead out for me so then I can beat you in a sprint. I have downgraded Wout Van Aert's stats in the sprints a bit. Of course, he's been looking so bad. Here Tadej Pogacar goes once again. The vast drive just before the line, but he doesn't get away. It's still the three of us together. Should I keep the pace? I know we get a bit of slow pace here. 1 kilometer to the line. Come on, Wout Van Aert. We're gonna have to start it from the front. When do we start it? We're gonna start it here. Wout Van Aert against Mathieu van der Poel. He's getting in front now. We have to try and catch his wheel. Come on, Wout van Aert. Can we beat Mathieu van der Poel in the sprint? It's going to be close. It's going to be Wout van Aert winning Tour of Flanders 2025. Come on. I got huge flashbacks to E3 for a couple of years ago, where Wout van Aert, Mathieu van der Poel, and Pogacar also had a great battle. And then Wout van Aert, he ended up winning as he did here. Let's go. That was a fantastic race. In fourth, it is Stefan Küng. Actually, a bit of a surprise. Then it's Pity, Polit, Christoph, Matthias Vacek, Matej Mohoric, and Oilas Kano. Christoph can also be really happy with the result. We had Benoit and Jorgensen in 12th and 13th. Mads Pedersen kind of disappointing. He was also in a terrible day. 6 minutes behind the leaders in 16th place. Well, that was everything for today for the playthrough of Tour of Flanders. I'm really looking forward to see this race play out in real life. I think that Mathieu van der Poel is the favorite. It's gonna be a close battle between him and Tadej Pogacar, and maybe someone who attacks early and can be in a group with them could also win, like Mads Pedersen. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.